Hey there. This is going to be a reading for Sagittarius because I have been getting messages for the past few hours to do a reading for Sagittarius. So let's see what's going on. Hold on, let me make some more light over here. There we go. This reading is timeless. Whenever you watch it, it's meant for you. You can come back to it. There might be more messages later. Knight of Wands, the Fool, and the Lovers. Ace of Wands, Ten of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Can you see that? Let's see. Let's put them this way so you can see them better. So I want you to learn how to do this too. I want you to trust your intuition. So what does this tell you? That you're taking action on something. Now, if this is just about you and no one else in your life, right? You're taking action on something to start a new beginning because you've made a choice, because you're really passionate about something. There's something or someone you really want to be around, or that you really want to do. In order to get to that point, though, you have to lay something down. So this could be some emotional stuff, or it could be people in your life that are playing around with you. But either way, this whenever you're watching this seems to be that either you or someone you know is coming towards you with I don't want to say it's a new chapter, but it's like a new opportunity at something you've done before. And it's with someone or some project or something. I'm going to read this as people. You can utilize it however you want, because I don't want to keep going through all the examples. It's how do I explain this really quickly? In order for you to get what you want, you have to let go of something that isn't serving you. And you're debating on what it is that you want to let go of, because there's a lot of stuff that isn't serving you. And you've been carrying it around for a while, a really long time. It could be an emotional state, a mental state, some kind of thing you've been investing your money in or not investing your money in. Something you're investing your energy in that's been draining you, or just wasting your time kind of thing. But an Ace of Wands right here, an Ace of Wands right here. A choice to be made, a connection that is kind of beyond your conscious, let me clarify this Lovers. Is this Lovers a person or is it a thing? It's an internal thing. It's a balancing of the choices you want to make in your life. What you want and what you don't want. And is this Knight of Wands an individual other than the Sagittarius, or is it the Sagittarius that's viewing this? Okay, the Knight of Wands is someone that's watching you causing trouble in your life. Like, they're kind of observing and causing issues, but they're not. I just got a ding on the computer. This person, this Knight of Wands, is, I want to say, explosive. Like, they're not someone you want to leave a child with. They've been watching you. They have been kind of feeding the fires of your exhaustion from a distance. Now, what do they want with this Fool card? They want, how do I word this? A new contract with you. So, whomever this person is, that the message to you to be able to figure out who it is, this person caused a lot of conflict in your life. There's a Temperance card again right there. I don't know if you can see that. they cause a lot of trouble. They have been in your life for a very long time. It's definitely a connection you've had in different lifetimes. And they're coming back around again, and I don't want to say it's an ex because it doesn't seem like you... Was there any intimacy between these people? Knight of Wands again. So it's someone you were intimate with that hasn't spoken to you in a very kind way in a while, but they want to start something new because they have made a choice within themselves, as you have made within yourself, to begin a new phase in your life with more positive energy than negative energy. So the Five of Wands, if you take 4 away, you get the Ace of Wands, right? But the Five of Wands is also 5 aces. So it's a lot of energy that's been just weighing you down, that you've been carrying, that doesn't belong to you. And this person, as well as yourself, have learned through various means, through society, structures, things going on in the world, religion and your meditations, the structures of what you believe, your programming, etc., right? All those things that you've grown and evolved with and learned from, they have also, because the Lover shows here that there's mirroring, and Temperance card twice shows mirroring. So whatever you've learned, they've learned. Whatever you've gone through and suffered through, so have they. Whatever you want, so do they. It's like that Rumi quote, what you want wants you. But in order to get to the Ace over here, let's clarify before I give you my input on this. 3 of Pentacles. You guys got to work together. So this new beginning, this new chapter, this new friendship, this new, maybe it's like a... Let's clarify. What is it that will come about when these 2 individuals communicate with each other? Oh, it's a surprise. What is the 10 of Wands that they are being asked to let go of? The belief that only you have transformed and they haven't. The lack of revealing yourself with your transformation. And the 2 of Pentacles, please. Clarification. Justice and the Knight of Pentacles. And the Tower at the bottom of the deck. Okay. What are we at now? 7 minutes? Give me a minute. I'm feeling the vibe of this. You know what this feels like, you guys? This feels like 2 people who screwed each other over, went separated for a few years, or a few days, or a few weeks, or it could be an argument that somebody had, overnight with a one-night stand or something. And lo and behold, after that one-night stand encounter, there seems to be something that was triggered energetically and universally, because there's Temperance twice. So it's not just within you and this other person, because there's a Knight of Wands here coming up twice too. Whatever you guys have gone through, you both have gone through it, and this connection isn't something that's being forced on you. It's not something that you're being asked to say yes to or to say no to. It's your choice. The only thing is you're being asked to let go of the burden that this person is manipulating you, that this person is keeping secrets from you, that this person doesn't want to move forward with you, that there was no fairness, or that karma hasn't been paid, that there hasn't been transformation. You're being asked to let go of that and to play with the idea that this person and yourself have grown, have evolved, have transformed, are making moves towards being better people, and you know exactly how to be better people now, because the High Priestess knows how to control her emotions, mind, and body. And with that, you have the potential to work together towards something. Could be a business venture, could be a relationship, but it's something in the physical. And it's with someone you have been intimate with that you haven't spoken to, but you might have had communication online with them, and that communication could have caused some kind of an issue between 4 or 5 other people between you two. It almost feels like there has been a lot of sabotage in this connection between you and this other person to get you both to think badly of each other. But the cards here are saying that you both learned, and what you learned, the other person has learned as well. What you've grown into, the other person has grown into their version of. What you have let go of, the other person has let go of their version of that stuff. So let's get, we'll leave that right there. Let's get one more card for the advice on what you should do. What's the best course of action for you to take to get the best outcome? Communicate. Do it with kindness. Don't hold anything like any negativity inside you. Don't hold any of that, like, you know, darkness in between your cups. Don't let the demiurgic kind of mindset keep you two from at least, I don't know, at least like having a clarify the Two of Cups. That's a lot of cards. Okay, so the Moon, the Emperor, the Page of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Hermit, Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups. What you don't know is this person watches you. They care about you. You care about them. You both observe each other, but there was someone else in the picture that you weren't aware of. That person isn't in the picture anymore, and both of you have learned because even you had somebody else in the picture. Both backs were turned to each other, but now there's an offer being made. The advice is accept the offer, because this connection has to do with karma, like cosmic karma. It has to do with your contracts, your agreements, your foundations, your lineage, your ancestry, etc. So it doesn't mean that you need to be in a relationship with this person or to maintain a friendship. What it means is clear the deck. Like, whatever you were holding on to, it's time to let it go, because this person is going to be coming back into your life, and it's advised that you make peace with it. You drop the 2 pentacles and you go towards the 3. Remember the 3rd pentacle being right here, 3 of Pentacles. So drop any form of manipulation within yourself or within the, you know, so you don't attract it from the other person. And simply be very graceful and very mature and very poised and all that. And communicate as the person you are now, not as the person you were then, even 5 minutes ago. And the result will be a steady progress towards something that you both can build on, whether together or apart. But first, you guys gotta let this shit go. Because it's this energy of he said, she said, or whatever the heck went on between these 2 knights. And, you know, the same 2 knights that show up as the same Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, and then over here it's the Page of Cups, Page of Swords. But then one of you becomes more emotionally receptive and caring, which brings the other person to a state of like comfort. It's almost, oh, that's what it feels like. Like someone's hesitating to come towards you because they think you're still angry. But in reality, you seem to be more confused as to what's going on, because there has been a lot of delay and confusion and illusions and lies and etc. So you're kind of just thinking, oh, it's done and over with, but I can't let it go. Well, you can't let it go because there's a contract to finish. And that contract requires both of you, where's that 2 of Cups, to come together for one last communication so that you can both move freely, you know, with the decks cleared. So you're not moving forward with baggage from the past that wasn't resolved. You can actually move forward freely without that baggage as your true, you know, your true energy, instead of this. So if you're ready to really lay down any reason you have to be irritated at whomever this Knight of Wands character is in your life that has portrayed themselves as the Page of Swords at times, like a stalker, a social media stalker type of person, you know, like they're not gossiping about anybody, but there's little butterflies around them and they're observing. but they're hesitating to move forward because there is a cloud of confusion. That cloud can also occur when fire and water mix, make steam. Now you can have that steam and have it blind you, you know, like this, howling at the moon trying to see clearly, or you can turn it into a kind of a more passionate steam. The choice is yours. The advice is you two are connected whether you like it or not, and you'll be connected in other lifetimes whether you like it or not, because it's a soul contract. But in this lifetime, you don't have to be together physically. You simply have to move forward, like having released the previous contract you were in. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Because you can both work on something together, or you can work on it separately, but the universe is asking you both to at least communicate so the contract can finish, so you can start on that third pentacle. Because that third pentacle is being kept from you until this is addressed. And regardless of how much the universe balances the karma, eventually you're going to have to balance it out in your physical world with physical action and communication, which is depicted here by, well, the 2 Page of Swords. You both need to communicate with each other. And it, like I said again, it doesn't mean that you guys need to fight, doesn't mean you guys need to do anything. It just means you should kind of shake hands and say, you know, thanks for the experience, see you later, or what should we do? Either way, it's like a part of a story where somebody's not changing the page of the book because they're kind of feeling jaded or petty or fighting or betrayed or whatever, and they're not willing to move forward. But in order to move forward, you actually have to do the thing you don't want to do, which is talk to the person you don't want to talk to, because that feeling of not wanting to talk to them is the thing that's keeping you from moving forward. See that pentacle he's holding? That's the third pentacle. This guy's hesitating to come towards whomever, you know, you, Sagittarius, because this person's afraid of your fire. They try to match your fire, but at their core, they're very grounded and earthy and kind of Page of Swordsy. So reassure yourself energetically. Go within, meditate, calm yourself, and make peace with whomever or whatever this, well, it's a person, we clarified that. Whoever this person was to you, make peace with it within yourself so that when they show up to you, you're not going to bite their head off, you know? Because whatever happened is already over, and it's like, see how this image is kind of stuck, like it's not moving. The tower is like stuck and fall. It's like right as a lightning bolt hit, you both covered your eyes and you're like, we're not going to look at this, we're just going to ghost each other. Well, no, you kind of got to let it happen, because after that comes the Fool. Wow. See? This person is like waiting for you to kind of be a little more vulnerable so that they can express vulnerability to you, because the more you express like a defensiveness, this person can't come to you with an open energy, because they have to come to you with an offensive energy, because you're emitting a defensive energy. But if you emit an open energy of like, I've made peace with what happened, I've made peace with what happened, let's shake hands and let's, you know, move. That's all that there is. See? Truth, clarity. What's the thing you gotta do that'll bring you all the things you want is to communicate. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick Aries one and maybe a Leo, and then, yeah. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves.